Hey guys, this Blastoise list just got 73rd in a 1995 player tournament this weekend. So let's go check it out. Okay guys, first things first, I'm going to show you exactly what deck we're looking at here. And it's going to be this really cool Blastoise list. It's pretty bare bones. It is Blastoise with two different types of tanks. That'll be that Druddigon and Tauros, both from our new mythical island set. And then Blastoise is obviously from our Pikachu pack. From Genetic Apex. Then obviously we have Poké Balls, we have Researches, we have Giovanni's, we have Leafs, and we have Misty's as well. So let's go see how this deck plays. Okay, so let's immediately get into our games here. I will say Blastoise holds a pretty dear spot in my heart. I would say it might be one of the better Gen 1 starters, in my opinion. Of course. Charizard, really good. I love Charizard, play a lot of Charizard decks, but from X and Y, I actually ended up using Blastoise in my team, or I picked the Squirtle. So I do have a pretty dear spot in my heart for Blastoise, as I said, and so I'm really excited to see this deck just do so well in this last weekend's tournament. 1,995 players, 73rd place is absolutely insane. Just so you guys know, the first priority in this deck is to find Blastoise and Wartortle. You have to evolve. You can hand attach, obviously. You may not want to hand attach that much, but you can do it. So first priority is hitting that Wartortle and that Blastoise. So we have those now. Our next priority is going to be hitting those energies. Blastoise is a really interesting archetype in Water, in my opinion, where there's a threshold where obviously you have the base number of energies you need to hit the base damage. In this case, that is 3 energies here to be able to do 100 damage. And then if you can get 2 more, so 5 energies, you can do 160 damage. I'm gonna Wartortle, I'll Misty. I don't think it's the biggest deal if we hit Misty or not. I would love to hit Misty, obviously, but we can hit the 100. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have all 5. Who needs to hand attach? Whoever needed to hand attach? Never heard of a hand attach in my life. Just kidding. But obviously, getting those energies is that second priority so that you can start swinging for 160 damage that this Blastoise can do. Really awesome about that damage because other than I think it's like Pidgeot EX, you can one-hit KO almost every Mon in the game with 160 damage. And then with that 170, you do hit that threshold that you need for the last piece of damage, or that 10 you need to hit that last threshold of damage to swing for 170. We do get a swing for 160, which does change something here. This is only weak to grass, so our 5 damage with 160 is going to be really good to be able to hit with. Watch me be wrong here and be Machamp EX as the one that can hit for even more, but it'll be okay. So let's check that out. We should be able to swing here again, 160. Yep, 180 on this guy. Who would have guessed? I would be attacking into the one guy that is also bigger. That being said, we're gonna swing for 160. We'll still 2-hit him, and not the biggest deal. I mean, if you want to swing into my Druddigon, you are now also in range. So Charizard is the main one I think of personally when I think of what cards can, one-hit KO everyone. Obviously, Charizard can swing for 200 KO this Blastoise, but because of that type advantage with fire being weak to water, you'll still be able to hit one-hit KO that Charizard as well. We can just wait till next turn. I honestly am not against them even swinging into the Druddigon. As I said, we'll be within threshold of being KO'd. And by making them attack another Pokemon, they also have to 2-hit KO us and we'll get swinging them. But we'll be able to move our Pokemon in and hit them first. But it doesn't look like we're going to have to. We'll just go in and retreat here. Back to Blastoise. Obviously, correct thing is to Pokeball, and they are going to concede. So Blastoise swings for a lot, And obviously with Druddigon damage, it actually does hit the threshold for everything. Giovanni's not the only thing that you have to use for that. But Blastoise is a really cool card. I really like this deck. You obviously, while you're building up your Squirtle, your Wartortle, your Blastoise, those 5 energies, you have those 2 tanks, Druddigon and Tauros, to build up behind. And I think that's a really good addition to this deck, making it really streamlined. I only want one decision. I only want one game plan. I'm going to make Blastoise or I'm going to go home. And it works for other decks. Why won't it work for this one? So let's see again if we get another good game like that. Let's see here. We're going second this time, so we'll have like energy advantage. We are against electric, which I think this is where the Tauros really comes in handy. So obviously, once we build up that Blastoise, we're good, we're happy. But Tauros can swing for 120 and KO Pikachus. With that Giovanni, it can KO Zapdos. And at 100 health, it takes a lot to KO it. So let's see if we can get maybe our Tauros as well. Definitely we're gonna want some more basics like Druddigon, Tauros to hide behind. As such, I think I might research first this game and then Pokeball. But yeah. We have Blastoise. Let's research first, as I said, because I do want to have a higher chance of hitting those from basics. You have Druddigon, Blastoise. Let's get Druddigon down. Let's Poké Ball. And we'll also have an increased chance still to hit Wartortle. We're gonna have another Squirtle, it looks like, as well. Honestly, I'm not against just powering up the Squirtle on the bench right now. So we can wait. They can't KO Squirtle this turn. They could potentially put it in, well, with Giovanni it would be only at 50, so yeah. No worries there, no worries there. And Pikachu's gonna have another 2 turns before it is ready to attack as well. So let's retreat this Squirtle using Leaf. Let me see. Nope. Yes, we're gonna use Leaf to retreat back to Druddigon here. We'll keep powering up Squirtle. Go straight to Wartortle. We'll have 3 energies by the time Blastoise is online. You evolve them up. But I would like to try to get to those last 4 and 5 energies to be able to one-hit KO Zapdos, Pikachu, and all those different other mons as well. So let's see. So they're just going to build up Zapdos. I guess that's the game plan. I think I would try to swing faster, though. Okay. Wait, we got a second Wartortle as well. I think we're going to intern. I do not want to put my Blastoise at any risk. If I promoted my Blastoise here, which I had the chance to do with Leaf, Zapdos could swing for, and hit for 200 if he wanted to. Obviously, needs 4 heads for that, but I never really like to risk things like that if I don't have to. I am also going to leave this other Wartortle as a Wartortle. I'm not going to bother the Blastoise because Zebstrika can't one-hit KO it, and if they have Sabrina, I'm going to go back to that Wartortle. So yeah. I am hoping that they don't retreat this turn. It doesn't look like they're going to. They are going to go in and set up a second Zapdos, it looks like. So they are going to go for the coin flip. And I'm going to pray that it does not end my game. That being said, if we lose to a coin flip, it happens. So let's see here. We'll retreat back to Blastoise. We'll attach our 5th energy. Good on them, though, for making an alternative game plan. We're going to go swing for 160. They definitely get KO'd. We're going to take 2 points. And then we're going to have that other Zapdos come up, potentially get KO'd. But honestly, Blastoise is running so smoothly with this deck. I absolutely love it. And I'm so glad to see that Blastoise did well in the tournament and that we are able to pilot it pretty nicely ourselves. Obviously, you could always never hit your stage 2s, never hit your stage 3s, but I'm a Blastoise believer. They don't go for the Druddigon, surprisingly enough. Okay, so if they hit 3, which is about 33% chance, we do lose now. So they'll be swinging for 160 plus the type advantage. They did just save themselves a whole point. So let's see. Please, please, please. Tells. Let's go. Okay. So we didn't even have to do the coin flip this turn. No Misty, and we're able to win this game against Pikachu. Really nice to see. And also we had 2 game plans if we were able to run into Tauros. But we're just gonna go on and swing for 160 again. Take our last 2 points, and that's gonna be game 2. Okay, they got all 3 of the most recent one. Good for them with that emblems. I always love the emblem events. They're so much fun. They're so much fun in my opinion. I like them too much. Okay, we're going first this time. Well, if you worse, we're against grass. So, I mean, we're starting Tauros either way. We have a 50% chance of hitting Squirtle, and then if we hit Druddigon, we'll have a 66% chance of hitting at the second Pokeball. That being said, we do go and find that Wartortle. Let's Pokeball again. As I said, we are working on creating our highest chance possible of hitting Squirtle. Blastoise. Pokeball here, 66%. Please for the Squirtle. Nope, 2 Druddigons. Could be worse. Could be worse. I'm gonna start with a Druddigon down. Do I want to retreat here? I don't think they attack here either way, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Let's see. So this Tauros being able to swing for 120 could knock out a Celebi with a Giovanni, so I do need to keep that in mind if we don't hit Squirtle. But very nice to know as well. 40 obviously is not going to do anything to the superior, so we'll have to see. Okay, so Executor. It's an Executor Celebi, which is most of Celebis right now. Let's see. We can one-hit KO a Celebi, Executor EX though. Okay, we're gonna power up the Tauros. Not what we want to do, but we're gonna do it. I think I'm gonna Leaf back though. Wait. No. So they attached to Snivy. I mean, I guess. No, let's still do it. Let's still do it. We'll go back to Druddigon. Tauros does not one-hit KO Druddigon. Executor EX. So I want to give him a little bit of buffer space. Obviously, they could have a Sabrina here, so I probably should have put down my other Druddigon as well. They're going to research, though. They're still looking for the Executor EX. They're still looking for their Celebi. They're going to hit Pokeball. My assumption is this is almost close to 100% Celebi right there. So, good thing we're building up. Yep, that's Celebi. Very cute full art Celebi. Okay. Executor. Okay, so it's the other Executor, which I do think will be pretty strong against us. But we'll still one-hit KO it as well. It does need a couple more energies than what is going to be provided here. So let's research. Wartortle. Bro, I'm getting all the Wartortles this game. But none of the Squirtles. We do have Giovanni for Tauros attack, so nice to note. We could power up a second Tauros potentially. Oh, they're gonna want to Leaf back. I don't know if I agree with this play, but as I said, we're gonna have that second game plan. The Celebi's getting knocked out next turn. Yeah. 40 plus 80 is 120, plus Giovanni is 130. Feeling pretty confident here. It'll kind of suck, though, if the Druddigon doesn't get knocked out. We're going to let the Druddigon get knocked out, I think. So, that is how that game goes. Okay, so we are going to hit Misty. Still no Squirtle to be seen. I'm going to attach to Tauros because if I hit a Squirtle next turn, I'm going to just want to power up the Squirtle. And I'll probably start making this Druddigon where it can retreat shortly as well. Okay, so Coin Poopy again. They hit 2 tails last time. They're going to bloom, so I cannot one-hit KO them now. But if they put damage into Druddigon, they're already going to be in range. So I don't really know. I don't think it attacks, protects against abilities. So they do KO here. That being said, as I said, it's going to put 20 into the Celebi. Yeah, it doesn't protect against abilities. So this is still doing 110. Still doing 110 here. Squirtle? No? I'm gonna go ahead and power up a second Tauros then, even though I really don't want to. Dude, where's my Squirtle this game? Where is my Squirtle this game? You know, just to be safe, I'm gonna do it because I'm a little bit worried about the math. I don't think, you know, it's bad, but just in case, sometimes I get a little nervous. I just want to make sure. Sometimes I just mess up the math. We all do. And as such, I'm just gonna go ahead and power up the Tauros. So I'm assuming they're gonna put up the Executor because obviously Snivy gets 2 hits. Yeah, they're gonna put up Executor. We're gonna take like 4 hits to knock this guy out, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay. There's Servine now. So next turn, this Executor could be swinging for 80 plus. But we are gonna see Celebi as well. Finally, Squirtle. I'm gonna Misty here. Obviously, feel pretty happy with all this stuff. Oh, 1. Happy with it. As I said, I'm gonna attach Squirtle here. Maybe it's the wrong play, if I'm being honest. But I think it's the correct play. So this does KO my Tauros, which would give them 2 points. I go to Wartortle next turn. And it could potentially, either they could attack here or they would flip with the Celebi. I'm assuming they're going to attack here. And they'll have 2, yeah. 3 of the 40 here, which means I can one-hit KO it with a Blastoise. There's 5 cards left in my deck. 3 of them are either Blastoise or a Research. So, that's pretty nice. A little annoying there, I mean. Let's see. They can't KO my Druddigon. I mean, there's a chance. Obviously, there's a chance. We'll have an extra turn still. 3 of the 4 are oh, you know what? If they have Sabrina here, we're in kind of a bad spot, right? They run Sabrina and Celebi. I'm trying to think that through. That being said, I'm gonna attach Wartortle and intern. If they swing in a Druddigon, we're safe. Sabrina comes down. Okay, they win, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with that game. As you can see here, the liability in this game is always going to be you either don't get you don't find your Blastoise, your Wartortle. If we find Blastoise or Wartortle, we obviously had attached 4 other energies to our Tauroses this game, and we would have had the ability to still KO. This is a problem with a lot of Stage 2 decks, but honestly, I really love Blastoise. I love this option for Blastoise, and it feels really, really strong. You obviously have that secondary game plan there, where if I never hit Blastoise, I still had a chance with that Tauros. So, really cool addition here. Really cool deck by Burakai from the TCG Pocket Pocket Weekly this last weekend. Again, they got 73rd place. Really great job. But again, I'm so happy about this deck. I love Blastoise, and I'm really excited to see it do well. I'm hoping that we continue to see more cards that can go in this deck, and we see some more innovations that might bring this Blastoise into some really, you know, high placements in tournaments in the future. If you try out this deck, let me know what you think, and leave a comment down below about how it does. Let me know what you guys think about the deck though, and I'm going to see you guys in a future video. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all then. Bye bye.